What's going on, guys? So this is our second couples vlog. We figured we would do 5 facts you don't know about us. It seems to be the trend. A lot of people are doing it now, and I think it's interesting. I like watching them to learn more about people, and just, I know some people like reveal like some big secrets about them. I'm not.
I don't have any secrets.
I don't really have like huge secrets about me, but I think it's a fun thing to do. So that's what we're gonna do in today's video. We each wrote down 5 facts, and we're gonna go ahead and read like back and forth, one to one. For those of you who don't know, some of my friends know, but I'm from Jamaica. I was born and raised in Jamaica, and my mom, myself, and my sister moved to Miami, and I went to high school there. My sister went to college, and when I went to Emory, my mom actually moved back to Jamaica, but the whole time my dad stayed in Jamaica. So my parents decided, that my mom would move with me to Miami for various purposes, education, stuff like that. So when I'm not here though, Jamaica is what I call home, and Jamaica is where I go. So born and raised in Jamaica.
My first fact is that I'm 21 and I've never had a job before. I've had internships like at a hospital or at a dental office, but I've never they weren't paid, so I've never gotten a paycheck before. And I'm obviously really fortunate to be in that position, but since I've never earned money, I don't like spending money. And yeah, that's my first fact.
I guess in a lot of the workout videos you'd see my tattoos, but I actually have 3, not 2, on both my shoulders. So I'll go ahead and show you guys those. So I've always wanted tattoos since I can remember. I've always wanted tattoos and earrings. Couldn't get earrings. So I got, my first tattoo was when I was 18, I got a Taurus, and then it says KP3, which I really like because if you look at my logo, a lot of people don't notice, but on the logo itself, there's a tattoo on the guy, and it's this tattoo. So that's really cool, it's real personal. 2 months after I got this tattoo, because I really like tattoos, so I got this one. This was with my grandfather. And at this point, my parents were already mad about the first one. Then they were furious about the second one. And they were just my sisters, my whole family really just attacked me for getting tattoos. So I took a little break from it, and then halfway through my sophomore year, I got this one on my ribs, which is there. And that took 2 hours to get done, but it says strength doesn't come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will. And that's just a quote I identify with, guys. I talk about, the power your mind has. I'm a big proponent of, your mentality going into things and how it affects you so much more than the things you can actually do. With working out, with just life in general. The way you look at things really determines how successful you are at them, and how happy you are in life. So that's one of my favorite quotes, so I got it tattooed on me.
My next fact is my go-to fact. I remember when you're in school and they have icebreakers, tell us something about yourself. I don't do a lot of things, so this is one of the very few you wouldn't expect that. I have a black belt in karate. Me, my mom, and my brother all took karate together. And we all have 2nd degree black belts, but then me and my brother stopped once we got to college. My mom's actually still going, and she has her 4th degree. But yeah, karate's really helped shape who I am, because I've just never been a girly girl, and I guess it kind of translates into how I got into lifting, but we're not going to talk about that because this is non-fitness related. But yeah.
Okay. So, I'm not a huge fan of scary movies. So I really like comedies. I very rarely, if you force me to watch an action movie or something like that, I'll watch it. I'll probably like it, but I'll never bring myself to be let's go watch an action movie or something like that. But with scary movies, I can only watch scary movies where the villain or the person trying to scare you, I don't know what the word, I can't think of the word right now, is you can kill them, they're a person or an animal or something that can be killed though. So I refuse to watch anything, no matter how stupid it is, supernatural. So if there's like ghosts or anything that cannot die that I can't physically kill, I won't watch it. And it's stupid, but that's my reasoning, because with scary movies, like if it's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like at the end of the day, honestly, like I think I could kill that person, like if I had to. Like if my life depended on it, I have the chance. Like I'm not saying I would, but I have like the chance to survive by killing someone. But if I'm watching some like Paranormal Activity and I'm locked in this room here and there's a ghost in here, I can't do anything but suffer until that, like, you know, like I can just suffer. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So I refuse to watch even like scary movie like The Series, or you know those like movies that make fun of scary movies. Paranormal stuff in there even scares me. So I just won't watch anything supernatural at all. But I have no problem watching like what, I don't know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of them, The Crazies.
Oh, only certain seasons of American Horror Story, because some of them are paranormal.
Yeah, I can't really think about it. And it's funny because most of the scary movies was like people that can die. Saw. They're not scary. Like Prom Night, My Bloody Valentine, like those aren't scary movies, but I'm fine with that.
I am like the biggest Harry Potter nerd ever. I guess there's actually like a lot more people out in the world that are Harry Potter nerds, so it's not really like that interesting fact. But I have like, what?
Fans or not.
But I have like all the books, all the movies, I've like seen and read them multiple times, and I found out like a couple months ago that he has never seen Harry Potter, and so like I forced him to watch like all 7 movies in like one weekend.
This goes back to the whole, like, I watched the first 2 movies, and then the third one, like, it was that scene, like, in the beginning, it was, like, pretty close to the beginning where, like, the Dementors come on the train, and I literally, like, I was in the movie theater, and I closed my eyes, and I didn't watch the rest of the movie. And it's the same thing, like, you can't kill a Dementor, can you? No. But, and they don't even have faces, like, what can you do when someone doesn't even have a face? Like, they're basically ghosts, so I stopped watching it. I don't want to watch it. Yeah. They still scared me. I watched it a couple months ago, and it still scared the crap out of me. So.
Yeah. But Harry Potter, like, I like know all the minor characters, like all the little details. I used to like take those quizzes when I was younger, like how well you knew it, or like which house you'd be
Dork.
in. Yeah.
Way back when I did gymnastics, and I think gymnastics is pretty feminine. Like, I guess nowadays it's like becoming more and more masculine, so to speak, and it's a hard sport, but I just feel like the connotation about it, you know, like other than being like a male cheerleader, gymnastics is like up there with like, you don't want to tell your friends like you have a gymnastics meet, or like you're a male gymnast. Like it just has this kind of weird female connotation, feminine connotation.
I think he's over.
Do you get that? Okay, well I
think gymnasts are just like, or like especially like male gymnasts, they're just all really like really strong. So
well, that's not why I stopped or anything. I just think that it's a funny fact, because like out of all the sports, I don't even know if gymnastics is a sport. I guess it's a sport. Yeah, it's a sport.
It is a sport.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about basketball, football. Those are sports too. So I don't know why I stopped though, because to be honest, I really liked it. I wish I kept up with it. And I had a lot of fun doing it, I remember that, but I do not remember why I stopped doing it. So, yeah, I used to do gymnastics.
My next fact, I love ice cream, and I make sure I have ice cream every single day. I actually, I'm honestly telling you, I cannot remember like a day that I haven't had ice cream. At least like in college, like I have had ice cream every single day, and everyone's like, oh, but you're trying to be healthy or whatever, but I just make sure I fit it into my macros, and yeah, I just can't end the day without any ice cream.
Weird, like I'm kind of weird, so I saved it for last, but before I go to bed every night, I have to check under my bed, and it's so bad that like when I go to hotels and stuff, and you know the beds where like they don't have, like you can't go under, like it looks like you can, but then it stops, like I'm like relieved. Like I'm actually so happy that there's like...
I actually didn't know that about you, like the hotel part.
Like I love beds where there is nothing under it.
Yeah.
Because then I don't have to check all the time. So like I'll check under the bed before I go to sleep, and I have to have all the doors closed. So my room door is closed and locked. my bathroom door has to be closed. Even if it's creaked like barely, it has to be closed. Same thing with my closet door, has to be closed. And so before I go to bed, I'll go in my bathroom, check behind the shower, check everything, close the door. Same thing with the closet. Go in there, check, no one in there, close the door. And then I'll check under the...
That's where the monsters hide, you know?
And then I'll check, if someone was to rob you or kill you, they would hide in your closet. They're not gonna like just stand in your room and wait for you to come home. And then I check under the bed, and I go in. And it's the worst when I wake up in the middle of the night to like use the bathroom or something. Because when I step down, I feel like someone's gonna grab my feet, straight up. And when I walk back, I feel like someone's gonna grab my feet. And it's the worst. So it's like a fear. I don't even know where it came from, but I can't sleep without doing those things. Like if we're lying down and we're gonna go to sleep and I see the bathroom door open and she left it open, because she usually does, I'm like, you need to go close that. Like I can't sleep.
It's like a ritual. Like it's weird.
Yeah. So that's my last fact.
My last fact kind of goes with being scared, that whole theme. My first scary movie I ever watched, it was my friend's birthday, and she like had just gotten The Grudge on DVD, and it was all cool because it's PG-13, but we weren't 13 yet, and so we felt like badass. But anyway, so she was like, oh, do you want to watch it? And I was like, yeah. Like, she's like, are you sure you're not gonna get scared? I was like, scary movies don't actually scare people. Like, they're not that big of a deal. And so we started watching it, and you know, like when I get scared, I cover my eyes, and her brother would pause the movie and just like punch me in the arm until I opened my eyes. So I was literally forced to watch the entire thing, and so I was like traumatized by the movie, and I like slept in my parents' room for like the next 6 months. And even like to this day, like I guess there's not really any DVD stores that people go to anymore, but like when there was, if I saw that DVD, like the cover of it, because it has a Grudge on it, I like couldn't look at it. I had to like turn around and I would walk the other way. So
like a takeaway from this is that Lakshmi was in middle school and slept with her parents.
I was
slept
scared.
in her parents' bed in middle school.
I think other people do that when they're scared, but no one ever admits it.
For months.
I'm brave.
Not like for one night. Like I think it's like, okay, one night, like I'm scared. For months.
I'm not like
she
exaggerating
like
when I
gradually
say that I was like traumatized by that movie. Like I wasn't like just a little bit, like I was like I don't know. It was really, really bad. So I'm not really a scary movie fan either.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed our couples vlog.
Thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. Our first couples vlog, the first episode got, great feedback. The views were really good. Well, I think we broke 200 in like less than a day, so that was really good for our channel and the size of our channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. And you know, the more the channel grows, the better the content we can make for you guys, the more opportunities we have to do things. So that's really all we want to do is make more videos, like interact with you guys more. We're not trying to do YouTube to make money or stuff like that. We have fun recording these videos, and it only gets more fun the more people that we get to interact with. So that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.